The art of negotiation is one that shares itself through many different lenses of negotiators. Some try to force their way through a negotiation, and others choose not to be flexible on their viewpoints. These people have not mastered the art of negotiation because they do not possess the crucial skill of interests versus positions. While positions focus on what people say they want, interests express why they want it and make a case to compromise. In a corporate environment, there are often situations where conflict arises because there are two opposing viewpoints. Each party feels that they need something and that they can benefit from both sides. To resolve this, a negotiation must be established. Why do people feel the way they do? To investigate this, the single most important tool you need is listening. Understanding the opposition's interest is how you will ultimately strike a deal. Going into a negotiation, you probably already know their position, and if you don't, listening will give you that information. But underneath all that is learning to identify their interests. Vital information will be revealed during a negotiation, so your extraction methods must be performed well. The most basic example of positions versus interests is one where two people are fighting over an orange and they both want it. Both of their positions are I want the orange. So they both split the orange in half and settle for half each because they think that that is the most fair solution, which in part it is. But they do not find the best solution for getting to yes. Their interests were unknown, so they both walked away without the best solution. For one of them wanted the fruit to eat, while the other wanted the orange rind to use for baking. If they knew each other's interests, they would have walked away with basically double what they had originally. This is where communication is key. Listening and asking questions to uncover information as to what their motives are and what the end goal is will help you align your interests together. This is the difference between a win-lose and a win-win negotiation. This is a table splitting the positions and interests up to better explain the difference. On the position side, you have close-mindedness, personal gain, and a firm position. These three are what you not want in negotiation. On the interest side, you have progressive, recognition of both sides, gain for both parties, and communication. All three of those are essential for a successful negotiation. This final Venn diagram represents yet another way of viewing the interests versus positions. Creating Venn diagrams is a good way to break down the P's and I's for any negotiation. There's also room to write any extra notes you might have. The positions and interests then showcase the middle ground between them, which in this case is the actual agreement. Next time you use negotiation, remember to focus on interests and not positions. And remember, your most important tool are your ears. A project manager approaches his boss expressing his concerns for an upcoming project deadline for the company, but demands a 3-month extension on the project to finish it in time. However, the boss responds by saying the time that he has will not change and his deadline will remain what it is. This is focusing on both the project manager and the boss's positions. This is what a bad negotiation looks like because it ended up as a failure for the project manager, when in reality, an optimal income would be one where both parties end up satisfied. If we were to redo the negotiation and close it successfully, here's what would happen differently. After expressing his concerns that he would need this extension, he then continues with an explanation. My staff have been overworked from the last project as well as their own side and smaller projects and have not been given enough time to recover to be able to work at a maximum efficiency level. High working hours in harsher environments has set us back our time management, and therefore it is right for us to ask for this extension. Now, for the boss, it is in his own interests to thoroughly listen to your concerns so he has all the facts to formulate a proper response. The boss's main interest is to get the project done, period. Whether it's done on a certain date or later, the project getting done comes first. As a solution, the boss offers a bigger budget for the project to expand opportunities